Hey guys, it's your girl Christina with On Cue Makeup. Oh my god, I feel like I have been gone for like 2 months, and I promise you it's only been like a week and a half. But I'm excited to do this tutorial. As you can see the look that I have on, this is exactly what I'll be doing. I got some new eyeshadow palettes, and when I tell you I fell in love, just because of the color and the packaging and everything. And just lately I've been getting so excited about, new products, because like I said before in my previous videos, like I never ever, purchase makeup. Pretty much I just use what I already use. That's in my kit. I replenish that and that's it. But since I've been doing my YouTubes, I've been venturing off to different makeup brands and everything, and just trying things, and it's been helping a lot with me being a little bit more creative with my looks. And it's it has me like practicing more, and I feel like my skills are getting better. So it's been awesome. But no more rambling. This is the palette that I just purchased from Juvia's place. And I mean, I always see this on Instagram. A lot of people doing reviews on it and doing different looks with it. And I tried it, and I mean, just the colors itself had me feeling inspired and just like, oh my god, I want to play. So this is the look that I came up with. I did like the colors that's in it, because they're pretty neutral, and then you have your pop of color when you have your true blues and things like that. But I absolutely love this palette. You can do so much with it. The shadows are really good. They were soft. They wasn't like too powdery where they were breaking up too much. The shimmers, and I'm not really a big fan of shimmers, but they were also very well. They applied well. So I'm loving this palette. And I know you guys hear me say that a lot, but I really am. It's something nice definitely to have in your kit. Even this weekend I used it on a lot of my clients, and even those makeup applications were better. But so I was excited about that. But yes, definitely guys, check out this palette from Juvia's place, and I hope you enjoyed this look. Also, if you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the description box below. And I hope you guys like it and give it 2 thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay guys, on this video I'm going to actually show you how I put on my brows. As you can see, I brushed them first with the mascara wand, and now I'm using my crayon case brow gel with an angle brush, and I'm just filling in the bottom base of my brow to make a complete even line. Now I'm going on the top and doing the exact same thing until I connect my brows and everything is filled in evenly and I have the desired shape. Now I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Conceal, to trace what I've just filled in. The purpose of this technique is just to sharpen my brow and kind of have it stand out a little bit more. As you can see, I'm just using that color on the inner and outside of my brow. Now I'm going to go in with my matte cream concealer in the middle part where my arch is and highlight that with a shade that's 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. Here I'm going back just to conceal my eye with the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is just working as an eyeshadow base. And as you can see, I'm blending in my concealer at the top under the brow as well with it. Now I'm just going to set that with this Maybelline Fit loose powder, and it's just like a sheer loose powder that you can use all over your face, but I'm using that to set the concealer in before I do my shadows. Now I'm going in with my transition color, and like I say all the time, this is the most important step when it comes to doing your eyes, because this is going to be the guideline for whatever eyeshadow look that you're doing. So I'm going to carefully blend that in into the crease area to have a nice soft transition. Now I'm going to go in with this darker color just in the corners of my eyes. As you can see, I'm not going higher than that transition color, and I'm just doing it in the corner on the outside of my eye, and now I'm going to do it in the corner of the inside of my eye. You can see I'm just keep putting more on my brush and just packing that color in, because I definitely want that color to be bold and stand out. Once I finish this step, I'm going to go in with my transition color again, just to blend the edges of it and to pop that transition color out just a little bit more. Now the part on my lid, I'm not going to go on my entire lid for this particular look that I'm doing. I'm just going in the center part and highlighting that with that lighter color. And I'm using a flat brush, and if you can see, I'm just stippling it on there because I want that color to really, really stand out. I'm going to use that same color to go in my tear ducts and just to highlight the inner corners of my eye. It wasn't bright enough for me, so I'm going to go in with my MAC eyeshadow in the color Nylon just to make it a little bit brighter. Here I'm doing my liquid liner as I always do with my Ruby Kiss liquid line from the Urban Beauty stores. This one I swear by because it's really, really smooth. It goes on great and then it lasts long. Like I don't have a problem with it running or anything. So this is definitely my favorite liner to use. Here I'm using my Ruby Kiss eyeliner in the color blue. I don't know the exact color, but it's my favorite because it does not run nor smudge. And these are just some basic eyelashes that I get from like your regular Urban Beauty store. I paid what, $1.99 for them, but these are my favorite lashes. As you can see, it was the number 102. And I'm using tweezers to put my lashes on. Reason being is because I have a little bit better control because of my nails. So if you notice, I put it on in the middle part, like with the scooping motion, and then I use the tweezers to press down each side of them. I'm going to use mascara only at the bottom underneath on my lashes. Now I'm going in with my absolute fave concealer by Kat Von D called Lock It. I think I'm using color N32 or something like that. I'm not sure. I'll find it and put it at the bottom in the description box. But I apply that only on one side because it dries a little fast. So I really want to put it in and start blending it first. I'm using a brush to start off with because, like I said, the sponge kind of absorbs all of my product and I want that concealer to really, really stand out. I love a full coverage concealer. So I just use a sponge to blend the edges of it after I blend it with my brush. And as you can see now, I'm just doing section by section of my face with the concealer. And then I go and blend all of that in with my sponge. This area I'm using a sponge only because I don't really want that concealer I really don't want a full coverage of my concealer like on, my forehead area and the bridge of my nose. So I can just use a sponge in those areas. Okay, here I'm using my Fenty stick to contour with. As you can see, the color is like 2 shades darker than my skin tone. And I'm using this brush just to kind of blend it in. Here I'm going to apply the product on my brush versus my nose because I like to have a little control over it, and sometimes it just puts a little bit too much, and I'd rather have the control that the brush will give me with applying it on my nose because I really, really want to be careful with this part because, we can go Michael Jackson real quick. Now I'm going to use a fluffy brush. I didn't add any product to this brush, but I'm just going to use this just to blend in what I applied on my nose because I do want to soften it up because I do want my contour on my nose to be, rather natural. Here I'm using my Maybelline pressed powder. underneath my eye area to set my concealer. And I'm going to make sure I'm really getting under there good because I do not want my concealer to move. And I do want a matte finish under there. So I'm going to set it really, really good with this pressed powder. This is my first time using it. It seems pretty good so far. I'll probably tell you the next video how it actually wears throughout the day. But so far, so good. And it only was like $7. Now I'm going in with my MAC contour powder in Blunt and just going over the areas that I contoured with my Fenty stick just to set my contour. And I'm doing the same thing on my nose area. Now I'm going in with my Benign setting powder and I'm just applying it all over because I want everything to be set as well as well blended together. So I want it to look seamless. So I'm going to go in with my Benign all over my face. Also, I forgot to mention with setting my concealer under the eye with that Maybelline powder, it is in a shade 2 shades lighter than my skin tone because I still want that area to be highlighted. Yes, you just saw me add blush to my nose area. I do that just to add a little bit more color to my face. Sometimes just to, bring some flesh tones back. So I will marry my face and put a little blush on the tip of my nose or my forehead or something like that. So that's something, a little cool trick that you can do as well. Here I'm just lightly highlighting. I'm using my crayon case highlighter. And now I'm putting a mascara underneath my bottom lashes. So that's an area we tend to forget about a lot, but it's always important to pop those bottom lashes with a little mascara in a windshield wiper motion. And now for the best part of the entire video, I'm using my liquid matte lipstick in the color A-List. This can be purchased on my website at onqmakeup.com. So this is the completed look, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoy. And then if you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comment box below. Thank you guys so much. I will see you next time.